only got a few minutes to be on here because when I get home with my kids, that's where my time goes. But I had a clip sent to me, and I'm not going to say who was talking in it because I don't do that. But somebody said that, y'all know how I feel about Wade. Wade is an amazing man, great friend of mine. But somebody said he doesn't act like he has cancer. And I've heard a few people say that, but this one probably bothered me more than most. So my question is, how are you supposed to act? Is he supposed to lay in bed and dwell on the fact that he has cancer? Um, how do you act when you have cancer? Does everybody, sorry, I got stuff popping up top of my screen. Does everybody react the same? No. Does everybody handle those words, you have cancer, the same? No. Does it affect everybody's body the same? No. And the fact that you guys are nitpicking and saying, oh, he doesn't act like he has cancer, blows me away, because how does a person with cancer act? That's what I want to know. How does a person with cancer act? How do you want him to act? And I've had this conversation with Wade. I don't agree with him proving, good afternoon, y'all. I don't agree with him proving with medical records on here that he has cancer. I don't agree with that. I've told him he doesn't have to prove anything to anybody. Um, I would never, ever prove to anybody anything on here, ever. A lot of things have been said about me, and a lot of things have been said about a lot of people on here, and I'll be darned if I show proof of anything. Like, I don't. I don't have anything to prove to anybody. And I wish he would not do that. The fact that he felt like he had to prove that he had a terminal disease is so sad, because people want to say that he's faking and he doesn't act the right way that they think he should. Um, I don't understand. The real question is, why do you feel like you need to say that he should be acting a certain way? How do you know? How do you know how he should act? How do you know how it feels? Nobody knows unless you're in it. I want Wade to live his life to the absolute fullest every day. And if being on YouTube and doing his shows and interacting with people and all this stuff makes him happy, then that's what I want him doing. I want him to live every day exactly the way he wants to. Exactly the way he wants. And if being on here makes that man happy, then that's exactly what I want him to do. I want Wade happy every single day he has left on this earth, because I love Wade that much that I want him to live every day the way he wants to. Every single day. I don't care if he wants to run around dancing in a tutu every day, or I don't care what he wants to do that makes him happy and makes his days he has left fulfilled the way he wants it to be. That's how I want him to act. That's exactly how I want him to act. Not one bit different. Not how anybody else wants him to act. I don't want him to lay down. I don't want him to quit. I don't want him to give up. I don't want him to be depressed. I don't. Can y'all hear me? I'm sorry, my phone rang. Can you hear me? Okay. I don't want him to spend one day depressed. Not one. Not one day depressed because he has a terminal disease. Not one. I don't. And anything he wants to do or needs help doing, I'm going to do my best to make it happen. I'm going to do my best. He wanted to go to Pond Creek Bridge and to see the church, and we did it. It took us a couple weekends to do it because he didn't feel good, but we did it. And I don't care what he wants. Like I said, I don't care if he like I said, if he wants to run around dressed in a tutu and get online, and I don't care what he wants to do. He's gonna do it. If I have anything to say about it, he's gonna do it. And if anybody's got a problem with it, don't take it up with him. Take it up with me. You can take it up with me any day of the week. Do not take it up with him because I love that man. Him and his wife are family to me. And you're not going to judge him because he doesn't act the way you want him to. Because the way you're acting, judging him and saying that his cancer is not real and that he's not doing what you think he should do, I don't agree with you. I don't like the way you're acting. I don't think you're acting like a decent person. So there's that. I'm home. I'm gonna go in here and see my kiddos. I'm gonna check on Wade, and fuck anybody that think he's not acting the way you want him to, because you are not acting like a human. You are not acting like a decent human with a heart. And until you do, stay away from him. Don't look at him. You don't have to look at him. You don't ever have to go on his channel. You don't ever have to read his post, any look at his shorts, anything. You don't have to. Don't do it. Then you don't have to see how he acts. Because I think he is acting perfectly fine. I think he is handling his life, whatever's left of it, exactly the way he wants to. And until you're in his shoes, don't judge. Don't judge. Because my dad always said, judge not lest ye be judged. Because my dad, even though he couldn't read very well, could tell you the Bible almost word for word. And he couldn't read. And you shouldn't judge people. You shouldn't judge just because you think they're not doing what you think they should do. Cancer's a horrible, horrible disease. Horrible. And I just pray that you don't get it and you don't have to see, or you don't have to see somebody that you absolutely love go through what that man's going through. I really do, because I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of Wade and how he is handling cancer and his disease like a boss, like a king. And I'll stand behind him until I can't anymore. And yeah. So if you got a problem with him and the way he is acting, uh, come talk to me about it. Leave him alone. And I don't care who you are. I do not care who you are. So yeah, there's that. Y'all have a good day. I'm gonna go in here and see my kiddos, and I love you guys. And that's my rant for the day. So whatever. Love y'all.